Hi everyone, it is Cara and welcome back to another video. So as the title of this video suggests, I'm going to be talking about the JET program, what I have... Oh, I'm glad I remembered now. So, thank you. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about the JET program and what's happening with me and the JET program, everything that I've looked into the last couple of months and what's going on essentially. So if you watch my vlogs, then you know that at one point I was looking at transferring. So wanting to remain on the JET program but transferring to a different city or a different prefecture or like somewhere that wasn't Shimonoseki. And the main reason for that was because even though I'm in the biggest city of the prefecture, I still can't really eat out. I still can't really do a lot with my diet. Veganism is very hard if you're not just cooking every single day, like going out to eat. If you're a social eater, like I am back home, like me and my friends, we used to go out for a meal and we used to watch movies, like mainly Greg's house because he was close to when like a lot of restaurants were. And we just chill, but we like eat in the middle and we'd use it as like an intermission between movies and stuff, or we just go out and have dinner and have drinks, and it's a big social aspect of friends. At least where I lived in England and my friends, it seemed to be a very big thing to do, like to go and eat together. And I can't really do that here because the options for me are very, very limited. I was very seriously looking into transferring into a different prefecture. And you know, I picked the best places that I'd be likely to get into. I did all the different steps, like Kit, who is a older JET here, was explaining like how it shows you how many JETs are in each city, and from there you can, you know, like roughly guess which cities you've got more of a shot of transferring to, all that kind of stuff. But in order to transfer, you have to have one of these two things. So you either have to get married and have a marriage certificate proving that your significant other lives in a different part of Japan and you want to be with them. That doesn't apply to me. Shockingly, that does not apply to me. And the second one is a health certificate. So basically, the health certificate is a doctor has said, basically it's medical proof of like, you're not doing well here, you need to go somewhere else. So that was the one I was hinging more towards because I was tired all the time, I wasn't eating very well, you know, all this different stuff, and I imagined my vitamins were very low, and that's what I assumed the illness was. That and my bed was god awful, and it still is. I'm so ready to replace this bed. So I wasn't sleeping very well, I wasn't eating very well, I was just not feeling my best. And the actual day that we went to the doctors, I actually had really low blood pressure, and they gave me medication because my blood pressure was so low, but it seems to be fine now. I think I just had like a weird dip that day, I'm not sure. But anyway, so what we did was we went to the doctor to get this medical certificate, and they did like a vitamin count test thing. And even when struggling to eat, and so apparently veganism, even when you're struggling to eat properly, is still a healthy option for your body because all of my vitamins and minerals were in the right like brackets. Granted, they were on the lower spectrum of what is considered okay, but they were all fine. So I didn't get the medical certificate, and I couldn't leave Shimonoseki. So it's either stay where I am, or go home, or find another job in Japan. By a JET program, I was not moving. Like, I couldn't get what I needed to have permission to move. It is very, very strict, and I can see the pros and cons of it being so strict. But you know, like certain circumstances, I feel like they should be a little bit more lenient. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about my experience deciding what I'm doing on the JET program and whether I'm staying. So once this health certificate situation was moved out of the way, I had two choices with the JET program at least, to leave it or to renew for another year. And again, within that there's like a multitude of choices of, do I go back to England? Do I move to another country to teach English? Do I just move to another country? Do I stay in Japan but, you know, try Interac or try like one of the Nova or Aeons or Gabbas and stay that way, which I really wouldn't want to do because I want to move into a more stable, houred job rather than like a more, I mean, it's not a customer service job, but the hours are a bit like that. Like, you know, they can be at work till 10 o'clock at night and it's a bit, it's like shifts rather than like set times, and that's what I wanted to avoid, just for the future, because I like knowing what I'm doing. So in the end, as the months went by and I was making my decision, you know, I've gotten more friends, I've met more people, I've gotten more used to the supermarket, I've gotten used to washing dishes by hand. First world problems. You know, I've gotten used to a lot of the things that were causing me issues related to food. And I found a couple restaurants where I have to ask Kit or ask someone whose Japanese is better than mine to get them to tweak it for me. But there's at least 2 places that we found that I can actually eat at, which is nice. So I made the decision to stay in Shimonoseki for at least 1 more year. From there, I don't know whether I'll go home next year, like August 2021. I don't know if that's when I'm gonna go home, or if I do go home, or if I finish the JET program, or whatever. But I am staying for at least 2 years on the JET program. So there's my mildly long-winded way of saying that I'm staying in Japan on the JET program, but I wanted to go through the different options I was thinking about and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that. I'm going to stop waffling now. Let me know if you guys are interested in the JET program, if you're interested in videos about the JET program, more videos if you've got any ideas for me for things to do in Japan. I haven't got a lot of travel ideas yet, so please let me know if there's anything that you think I should give a try. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Bye!